You know that feeling when you're in the middle of something so heavy you can't even imagine the other side of it, like you're underwater and you've forgotten what air tastes like. I want to talk about that place, not from the outside looking back with some neat little lesson wrapped up in a bow, but from the truth of what it actually feels like to be broken open by your own life. Because here's what nobody tells you when you're in the thick of it. The version of you that existed before this season, the one who had it figured out, who felt safe, who knew what tomorrow looked like, that person was never going to get you where you're actually supposed to go. They couldn't. They didn't have the tools yet. And the only way to get those tools is to need them desperately. Think about the strongest people you know, not strong like they never struggle, strong like they've learned how to carry weight without letting it crush them. Ask them about their life, and I promise you, there's a chapter in there that almost ended them. A season that felt like punishment but turned out to be preparation. You're in that chapter right now, and I know it doesn't feel like preparation. It feels like you're being forgotten, like everyone else got the map and you're just wandering in the dark, hoping you don't fall off a cliff. But something is happening inside you that you can't see yet. Your capacity is expanding. The things that used to break you, they're going to bounce off you in a few years because you'll have been through worse and survived and found out what you're actually made of when everything soft gets stripped away. It's not a punishment. That's a gift you can't unwrap yet. I used to think hard seasons were interruptions to my real life, like I was waiting for things to go back to normal so I could finally start living again. But normal was never the point. Growth was the point. And growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in the fire. You're not falling apart. You're falling into the shape you were always supposed to become. And that process, it's brutal and brutal, and it's slow, and it asks everything of you, but it's not random. There's something being built in you right now that will hold weight you can't even imagine yet. Relationships that need the depth you're developing. Purpose that requires the wisdom only pain can teach. The version of you on the other side of this, they're going to look back at this exact moment, not with bitterness, with gratitude, because they'll know this is where the real work happened. This is where you stopped performing strength and actually became strong. So if you're in the hardest season of your life right now, I need you to hear this. You are not being destroyed. You are being built. The pressure you feel isn't trying to break you. It's trying to make you into someone who can't be broken, someone who walks into dark rooms and isn't afraid anymore because they've lived in the dark before. And they found their own light. The struggle is not separate from the blessing. The struggle is the blessing. It's just wearing a disguise right now. One day you'll take everything you're learning in this season and you'll hand it to someone else who's drowning. And that moment will make every second of this worth it. You're not behind. You're not lost. You're becoming. And becoming always hurts before it makes sense.